There is no constituency that is saying, according to polls, that we have to fucking keep in this double suicide pact with Israel. None. None.
Everyone's
He's lying, but it doesn't matter.
Voice matters, but I am speaking now. I am speaking now.
Wait, what?
So Project 2025. Look, if he is elected, Donald Trump intends to give tax breaks to billionaires and big corporations. He intends to cut Social Security and Medicare. He intends to surrender our fight against the climate crisis, and he intends to end the Affordable Care Act. You know what? If you want Donald Trump to win, then say that, otherwise I'm speaking.
No! No! So bad. So bad. So bad. Oh, so bad. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, no. She's yelling at the fucking Palestine protesters. Oh, no. Oh, no. In Michigan? You're yelling at the Palestine protesters in Michigan? No!
Because we know what that would look like. And again, understand, Donald Trump intends to end the Affordable Care Act and take us back to a time when insurance companies had the power to deny people with pre-existing conditions. We all remember what that looked like. And we're not going back. We're not going back. Our fight is a fight for the future, and it is a fight for freedom.
Bro, how are you gonna not have a fucking quick equipped line for Palestine at this point?
We are witnessing a full-on
How do you think you're gonna avoid the issue in fucking Detroit, Michigan?
And we will not stand for it.
How do you not think that this is not going to be an issue that comes up? Like, what kind of...
Attacks on the freedom to vote. Attacks on the freedom to be safe from gun violence. The freedom to breathe clean air and drink clean water. The freedom to love who you love openly and with pride. And the freedom of a woman to make decisions about her own body and not have her government tell her what to do.
Oh my God. Dave Weigel said the first Gaza chant of the Veep rollout tour breaks out. Kamala, you can't hide. We don't want no genocide. Please talk about what she said. Lots of... people were chanting, and she said, I'm speaking. Do you want Trump to win? Keep chanting that. If not, I'm speaking. You know that's going to be fucking front and center. The Trump side of the media is going to cover that. CNN will definitely bring it up, too. I'm telling you right now, terminally online leftists are going to lose the election by sticking to their morals and not voting against the dictator. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. There's an active genocide going on. Okay? Shut up. And it's only being done with our weapons. And the guy most responsible for it, is literally in the pocket, in the tank for Donald Trump. He wants Donald Trump to win. This is an issue that you can tackle on partisan grounds. Okay? This is an issue you can tackle on partisan grounds. This is an issue you should tackle on partisan grounds if you want to win the election. You're going to fucking Michigan, a state with the largest amount of Arab voters, Muslim voters in general. Okay? They have friends that are also pro-Palestine. They have family members that are in Gaza. Okay? It's ridiculous to just drop that on a fucking dime. Not even have any kind of counter message on it. Like, how do you not even fucking, how are you so hopped up on your own? How are you so hopped up on your own farce that you think that, like, ain't nobody's gonna bring this shit up? You're right there. You're right next to fucking Dearborn. The uncommitted campaign has been talking about doing counter protests. This is gonna come up in the DNC too. The majority of Americans do not want to send troops to the region to defend Israel. The majority of Americans, okay? Majority of Americans, remember that. You really think it's a fucking solid choice to do exactly that? Be in the tank for a double suicide pact with an apartheid nation that is currently actively committing a genocide with our weapons? You're fucking insane. This is inevitably going to come up. I've been waiting for this moment to come up. I wanted to see what she was going to do. If you want to vote for Kamala Harris, go right ahead, okay? I don't give a shit. But don't come in here and fucking talk to people that are at the forefront, that are at the fucking front lines of activism, that could, like that, become door knockers, that would be willing and able to go out and become the bulwark of the Democratic Party's candidacy, the ticket, and actively petition others to go out and vote for Kamala Harris. Clear you don't care? Chatter's right, touch grass as a streamer, lol. Did she say that? No. Clear you don't care, crazy. Don't ever fucking come in here and try to educate me about American politics, okay? Especially when it comes to fucking foreign policy. Suck my dick. These people are angry for very good reason, okay? Remember what I said? Politicians need to earn your votes. How many motherfuckers do you know that are like, no, America has to keep continuing Israel's genocide? The majority of Americans want a ceasefire. What are we talking about? The overwhelming majority of the Democratic Party wants a ceasefire. We haven't forgotten, okay? What are you talking about? Who are you trying to capture? What base of support does uncommitted, or does, what base of support, what real people-backed power does the pro-Israel ticket have? Nothing. All of the people who are unconditionally pro-Israel, no matter the cost, are already in the deep red South, and they're evangelical Christians at the heart of the Republican constituency. Okay? Every single one. The real die-hard voters who will be like, this is the issue that's the most important to me, they're voting for the Republican Party. They're evangelical Christians. They're in the deep South. The majority of Americans, the overwhelming majority of the Democrats, overwhelming majority of independents, and the majority of Americans across the board want a fucking ceasefire. Okay? It is so insane. It is incomprehensible to me that you could go to Michigan and not think that this is going to be an issue that comes up, that you could go to the DNC and control the narrative, and that this won't be a massive fucking protest movement. It's ridiculous. Okay? It's ridiculous. Delusional if you think that's how you win an election. There is no constituency that is saying, according to polls, that we have to fucking keep in this double suicide pact with Israel. None. 30% of the Americans that are in that double suicide pact are at the heart of the Republican Party's base of votes, base of support. It would be career suicide for a Republican to come out that aggressively against Israel. Okay? But for the Democrats, it is the expectation. What are we doing? They're so lost in the sauce that they think like, oh no, this won't come back up. Everyone's really excited about Kamala. Yes, there's a lot of momentum behind Kamala Harris. Okay? But you're going to cut away at that if you don't have something readily prepared. And we keep giving you political ammo too. Haaretz's sister outlet just published an investigation revealing how our Minister of Diaspora, Amihai Chikli, held secret talks with the private Israeli intelligence company to propose a spying operation against the Students for Justice for Palestine. Okay, the SJP. Though it didn't end up happening, he still tried to spy on American soil. But we're still just stuck in this bizarre mutual cucking situation where We can do this shit to your face, while still being dependent and face no consequences. There's no downside to adding up pressure to Israel on the ceasefire. Biden, who is the most rabid Zionist that you've ever met, who has outflanked Israeli politicians and former generals on what to do with Israel's enemies at times, 30, 40 fucking years ago, as a matter of fact, has put together a 3-phase ceasefire negotiation with a permanent end to hostilities. That was 3 fucking months ago at this point. Israel last week killed the principal negotiator on the Palestinian side. It's time to fucking nut up. You can't keep constantly defending Israel and expecting no backlash. Okay? Even if it doesn't cook your campaign in the way that you think it might, in the way that you don't foresee it happening because you have so much momentum, this is already a lost cause ultimately. I've said foreign policy, this is an American cliche. Foreign policy is never top of mind in American politics in an election cycle until it's the only thing that people talk about. There are no assurances from Benjamin Netanyahu that this won't be the only thing that Americans talk about, especially considering his undying loyalty and commitment to Donald Trump. He fucking flew. He flew to Mar-a-Lago after delivering a speech in front of a packed house with the entirety of the Republican Party there and half of the Democratic Party there. Delivered a speech, got a standing ovation. What the fuck did he do? He flew to Mar-a-Lago to meet Trump personally. Here, you want to watch the clip again? Here it is. This is the other side. This is the protester side. This is how Kamala Harris dealt with the hecklers. Oh my God, boss girl status. Oh my God, what a boss. There are so many damn voters that are single issue on genocide, and she's in the motherland of the uncommitted and dodged it and shut them down. Yeah. It's like crazy to do that in fucking Michigan. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to do that in Michigan. That was a Clinton-ass moment. Look at this shit.
Project 2025. If he is elected, it's all good. It's all good.
Even Joe Biden, when he's in like fucking meetings and shit, he's a rabid Zionist. He's a rabid ultra Zionist, as you guys know. When people yell at Biden, even he has the decency to at least be like, no, these people have a voice. Like, these people have a voice. Everybody quiet down. Like, come on.
I'm here because we believe in democracy. Everyone's voice matters, but
She tried to do that Biden thing right here.
am speaking now. I am speaking now.
I'm speaking now. I am speaking now. And then she also said, if you want Trump to win, keep chanting that. Where's the other part? After protesters were removed, interesting to hear crowd convos. This is the administration trying to get a ceasefire, one voter says, annoyed. I think they just wanted to be heard, says another. Here.
Intends to end the Affordable Care Act. You know what? If you want Donald Trump to win, then say that. Otherwise, I'm speaking.
I hate the fucking scared ass, like the incredibly scared narrative, like well, AIPAC will come after her. Like, what are we talking about, dude? What the fuck are we talking about? Like a foreign lobby that gets to operate on U.S. soil has that kind of juice? Like, what do you mean? What is this fucking narrative? This is the United States of goddamn America, man. What the fuck do you mean? Okay, then you actively should be like, we're registering AIPAC as a foreign lobby tomorrow.